Hello guys, this is Brian here with a video. Today is August the 8th, 2015. Today's Saturday. Yesterday, I had to go to the emergency room. And let me tell you the story. Right now, I'm in a lot of pain right now, and I took some Vicodin, so I'm kind of not thinking straight. Yesterday, I was off of work, and my grandma wanted me to fix her hospital bed tray thing. You know those things where if you're in the hospital, they put your food on the tray and they wheel it by your bed? That little thing with wheels? Well, for some odd reason, she got one because she had knee surgery and her Medicare brought one to the house. Well, long time ago, the wheel fell off of it, and I finally went to Home Depot and found a little wheel for it, just like this. But but the little hole was just barely not big enough. And I said, well, I can make it a little bit bigger, shave some of that plastic inside out with the drill bit. Well, I did that all right. Now, as you can see, the wheel is round, it's not flat. I guess you could have laid it on its side, but I wasn't thinking that yesterday. Yeah, you still, if you laid it on this side, it still will turn. So I was holding it like this, and I drill I hold it like this, and boy, that was a bad mistake to do because I was holding it like that with a drill going through. And this is a smaller drill bit that caused the damage. But guess what? That drill bit went into my hand. Lots of pain. At first, I didn't feel it. All I heard was big splats of blood fall on the floor. Then I felt the pain. And then I reversed that drill bit. Oh my god. Because, the drill has those grooves. And blood was gushing out of the place. I thought, oh my god, I went through the bone. So I ran into the kitchen fast as I can, and washed the blood off and get some washcloth and put the pressure on it. And my grandma said, well, call 911 now, call 911. Well, no, let me tell you why. It would have took longer for the ambulance to get here than the time I got to the emergency room, because the emergency room, Presbyterian Hospital, has a satellite emergency room less than a quarter of a mile away from my house, just down the street basically. So we got in the car. We had to stop at run red light. That's it. So they took me to the emergency room and got into the, where you sign in, down to do that because the blood was gushing out of the place. They took me back there, and I saw the doctor, and they went ahead and started IV, got me with morphine, and that didn't help. So they bumped up to Dilaudid, a massive dose of Dilaudid, and lots of nausea medicine, as well as Ativan because I was thrashing around all the place. And that kicked in. So they washed it, sterilized, with sterilized water, and then they went ahead and did some X-rays on it. The X-rays look okay. So luckily there was no bone damage. Thank God for that. Um, and she said, "Well, I want to stitch it up 1 to 2 stitches." And at that time, the pain medicine was wearing off, so they gave me another hit of Dilaudid and all that mess. And then she stuck the needle to numb up the hand to stitch it up. Oh my god, that was painful too. Not like this, but it was painful. So they stitched it up and cleaned it out again and got me on a cast. Um, part of this is a cast on the front end of it. It's like I think she said it's a stent, part cast, part stent. This is hard, but this is not back here. So that's where it went in. I don't know how y'all can see that. My hand is swollen too. She said there's no bone damage, luckily for that. She is worried about there could be a chance of tendon or nerve damage. So therefore, I see a hand surgeon on Monday morning because today's Saturday. She don't think so, but there could be a chance because she's not a specialist that specializes in that. So I have to go to a hand specialist. Well, let me tell you the ordeal with that, because this happened around noon. I didn't get out of there until 3:30. I was there for less than 3 hours in this whole time process. And they gave me a couple names of doctors to follow up. And she said, if I have a problem with them, call them back. But this is what it says. It says it's possible that you have a partial flexure tendon injury in your hand. It's imperative that you see a hand surgeon as soon as possible for further testing. That's what it says on my discharge. Of course, I'm not going to show you my other personal information. It has my date, birth, and insurance information on the piece of paper. The first name I called on the doctor's office. It's in here in Rockwall. I call, I got home at 3:30, and I picked up the phone because I wanted to make sure you call these doctor's offices up before they left for the day. On Friday, I called the first doctor's office up and explained to her I just got discharged from the nursing room, and they on the discharge, and the doctor said I had to see a hand surgeon ASAP. And I don't know, the lady wasn't paying attention. She was an asshole. She said, well, the next available we have is in September 30th. I said, no, ma'am. I have to see his hand specialist now, not a month and a half later on, down the road. I just got frustrated. I just hung up the phone, slammed the phone down in her face. I went to the next doctor, and luckily I can get in on Monday. So Monday I go see the hand specialist and see if there's any tendon or nerve damage. I don't think there is. But of course, it's all wrapped up tight and can't move. So I'm praying to God there's no tendon or nerve damage. Thank God there's no bone damage so far, but I'm just worried about the tendon nerve damage. That's what the drill bit looked like. Well, this is not the exact one. And I was drilling, make the little wheel bigger on the hospital bed tray for my grandma. Did I tell you about that already? I don't know. I'm on Vicodin right now, folks, and I can't think straight right now. So when I go back to the doctor on Monday, I'll give you an update and let you know how I'm doing. They gave me some Vicodin, obviously. They gave me an antibiotic to take. They also gave me some nausea medicine to take with the Vicodin, so I don't get any kind of infection with the antibiotic and things like that. Because I had a lot of videos planned on Friday because I was off, but because of this happened, I'm going to postpone those videos to make. Maybe I'll do some later on if I feel well enough. Because I just woke up. I've been sleeping since yesterday, off and on. I got a couple different times of the night, go to the bathroom and took some more pain medicine because it was starting to wear off and a lot of pain. But I'm doing okay. I'm alive, no amputations. So just pray for me and make sure there's no nerve or tendon damage. Thank God there's no bone damage. And I will let y'all know on Monday what the doctor says, the hand specialist. I wish I could have went to my orthopedic doctor, but they don't specialize in hands. If you have any questions, comments, please post them below. I'd love to hear from y'all. Like I said, I will get back here on Monday and post update.